What's up everybody, welcome back to Tankers Club and to your daily dose of Water Tanks Blitz. We talked yesterday about a good offer in the store, the FCM bundle, and today we are going to talk about the double impact bundle. We can have in this bundle two insane tanks, especially the Panther M10 is really worth it to go for, a good credit maker. The AMX 1357 also a good tank, but very tricky to play. It belongs to the category strong, two very strong tank. The Panther M10, I will classify the tank in the category very strong, to an OP tank for a tier 7 medium tank, and we're going to see why. Yeah, let's start first with the AMX 1357, then with the Panther M10. So we can have both of those tanks for 6,500 of gold, fully equipped with 15 pieces, 15 certificates, or 5 times more crew, combat, and free XP for both tanks, and only applicable for those tanks. So in my opinion, 6.5k of gold is really worth it for those tanks, and it's much more better than going for this offer, for example, the Watchful Patrol for 20k of gold for those tanks. In my opinion, then go better for this offer, the double impact. So yeah, let's start now with the AMX 1357, the Baguette Launcher, the tier 7 premium light French tank. We got here for a tier 7 light tank really a good DPM, 2.3 DPM. I don't know if you compare this, for example, with the Dracula, we have here 2.1 DPM. So this tank got really a very good DPM, but yeah, also a bad penetration, only 168 and 231 for APC air shells. So with APC air shells we're going to be able to pen a lot, but the problem is we have 6 shells in the magazine. That means if you are going to use a lot of APC air shells, it's gonna be very expensive for you. Anyway, I play always with improved ventilation. For that I have a better view range, because I'm a light tank, I want a spot for my team, and if I go anyway to the side or to the rear of the enemy tanks, I will be always able to pen them only with AP shells. For that I don't need the calibrated shells. I go with for the supercharger, the refined gun for clean and accurate shots. We don't have adrenaline here, that's why I'm using the consumable delivery system, so I can use more often my repair kit and multi-purpose restoration pack. Of course, improved optics for better view range, engine accelerator to maximize our speed, toolbox, improved assembly. We have anyway a paper armor that doesn't give any sense to use the enhanced armor, and the defense system, not the improved modules, because I don't want to ram anyone with this tank. I actually don't want to get close to any tank, always try to sneak shots while playing with this tank, very important, because we have here not a lot of hit points, only 1166, even with improved assembly. That's really not a lot for a tier 7 tank. Yeah, we have here 6 shots on the magazine. We can fire 6 shots, then we have 9 seconds reload time, between every shot only 1 second, so it's really a pure machine, but it's sometimes annoying to clicking all the time trying to deal some damage if an enemy tank stands in front of you. I mean, I like it better when I have, I don't know, only 1 shot, deal with that shot 300 of damage, and that's it. But it's a little bit annoying, but also sometimes very useful if we have plenty of enemy tanks with low HP, so we can finish a lot of tanks only with 1 magazine. So it has its advantages, but also the disadvantages. That's why it's really very tricky while playing with this tank, but for that we have also very good mobility, and we told that already the armor is paper armor. So with the consumables, I'm using multi-purpose restoration, engine power boost, and repair kit, and for the provisions, the improved fuel, coffee and croissant, and cane pâté. Yeah, I think that's it about this tank, what we have to mention about it. And now let's jump to the battlefield. I got 2 nice battle replays for you to show you how to play correctly with this vehicle. Let's go. Here we go. In the first battle we are here in Rockfield. I was going for spotting, then yeah, I realized that I'm the only one here alone pushing in the front line, Yeah, this tank is not designed for that, to go frontline, to put frontline 1v1 versus enemy tanks. That's why I just spotted, then I'm going back now, trying to flank from the other side. Especially I'm seeing now on the minimap that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so most of the enemy tanks, or 6, I think they are all heavy side. That's why I'm going now to this spot here from the heavy side, and from this position, if you are playing with a light tank like this one, or the Dracula, or the LTTB M41, you have to use the mobility, the speed of these tanks, and yeah, you can relocate your position with this tank, and that's what I'm doing right now. And with that, I'm able now to sneak some shots on the Smasher. Here we go. On the M41, deal some damage. So now I'm spotted, roll back, hide again, wait till I disappear again from the sight of the enemy tanks, from the enemy team. Then I can go out again and keep firing some shots right now on the AMX 1357. And that's how we should play with this tank. I mean, we should just always seek for the low HP enemy tank and rush on him and finish him, and with that support your team a lot with your surprising attacks on the enemy vehicles. That's, in my opinion, how we should do with this tank. Otherwise, you're going to be destroyed very fast. And if you are rushing on an enemy tank, don't wait and stop, but always keep moving, because if you are going very fast to an enemy tank like that, if you are pushing on him, that means you are spotted, located from the enemy team, and it's not going to take a lot of time till one of them push on you. That's why it's always keep moving, be an all-rounder, so with that you make it hard to the enemy team to spot you and do some damage on you. That was the first battle, the normal playstyle, how we can play with this tank. There is another playstyle how we can play with it, and we are going to see it in the second battle. 3rd class mastery badge, 1k of damage, and I lost some credits because I used a lot of APC air shells, and that's the problem with this tank. We don't have a good penetration, and we must sometimes use some APC air shells to be able to penetrate enemy vehicles. And now let's go to the second battle. As always, what we should do with the light tank, I'm going for spot carefully. That doesn't mean I'm rushing, but only going for spot to see where are the enemy team. I'm playing, by the way, this time with the Flash in a platoon. And here we go, the first one spotted, the T-29. Flash is also spotted, that's why he is going back right now. And let's wait and see where, let's try to locate the enemy team, very important. Try to spot for your allies. And here we go, the Progetto also spotted, but I can't deal some damage on him. Here we go, this Skoda, let's use this opportunity now to deal some damage. I'm spotted, as you can see, so I have to roll back now so that I don't take a lot of damage. And I saw that I can't anyway deal some damage from my position, that's why I'm reloading already. You don't have to fire your shots in the air or waste your shots in order to reload. You can just double click on the shell and the reload will start automatically. So now my plan is to go on the T-29 to help Flash, use my speed, a fast attack, surprise the T-29. This is how we should play with this tank, and here we go. Attack and turn around, and now I'm going. I have no other chance or idea than go 1v1 to the Lycan, surprise him like that, surround him, and leave Flash do the rest, because he is already trying to aim on me. And now, here we go, Flash finished him. I'm already on my way to the next one, to the Tiger. Look at this, I can't spin, I have no chance to pin tier 8 heavy tank from the front. That's why you should not go 1v1 with this tank, but always try to hit the side or the back. Surprise your enemies, surround them, so you will be able to deal some damage from the side or from the rear. And here we go, all-rounder, always moving, always using the speed of this tank. And now I'm going full rush on the Tiger 2 this time from the back. He's still there, and here we go. It's gonna be now easy to penetrate him. Very fast, very surprising attacks, and with that you give your enemies no chance to react. Here we go. Again, 1k of damage. And yeah, 3rd class mastery badge, and this time we won some credits, 20k of credits, because I was using this time a lot of AP shell, no APCR shells. I didn't waste my shells this time. Yeah, that's it for to mention about the AMX 1357. As I said, really tricky to play. Yeah, we need a lot of patience, especially we have to fire a lot of shots in the magazine. That's why, yeah, it's for me, it's a tank for fun. Yeah, but which is more important or more interesting in this bundle is, in my opinion, the Panther M10. This tank is really very strong. We have a high DPM 47, 3.7 seconds reload time if using gun rammer, and with calibrated shells we have also a much more better penetration than the AMX 1357, but I always prefer to play with gun rammer so that I have a maximum of damage. But it's not beginner friendly. If you are a beginner player, go better for the calibrated shells, because with the gun rammer we have to struggle more to pen the enemy teams. You have to aim more, you have to surround or hit them from the back. That's why if you are still a beginner player, go for the calibrated shells. And yeah, of course, improved optics we want a spot for our team with this tank, better mobility, engine accelerator, high-end consumables. We have adrenaline in this tank, and a toolbox, improved assembly, because we have a good armor but not the best, and if the enemy team tanks wanna pin me, they will just use premium shells and they will anyway pin me. That's why go better for the improved assembly. So yeah, also a good gun, good accuracy, only 0.261 gun dispersion, and the supercharger for better, accurate and clean shots. Yeah, how much we have? 1.378 hit points for this tank. We can deal 160 damage per shot, and as you said, we have 3.7 seconds reload time. Using adrenaline we can reach up to 3.3 seconds reload time. This is just insane. And on the armor, yeah, it's not the strongest armor. That's good for a medium tank. 105mm on the turret and 88 on the hull. Little bit angle, it's gonna be hard, especially for tier 6 tank to pen you, but tier 7 and tier 8 tanks, they will going to be able easy to pen you. So yeah, I would say that's it what we have to mention about this tank. Good mobility, good armor, respectable armor for a medium tank, a pew pew machine, a very fast reload time. And now let's go to the battlefield. We are now at Desert Sands, doing things what medium or light tank should do in this map, going medium side and try to spot from my team already. And I took already the first shot, second shot bounced, and here we go, the T-44-85. Why I'm staying here right now, because I know that the plan is recovering me from the right side, and I know I have a fast reload time, so I wanted to stay there and finish very fast the T-44. I risked some shots, I took some shots, but I wanted to make sure that I finished that dude, and I knew that the right side is coverage from the plane. That's why I just stand there and didn't stop firing on the T-44-85. And now is to keep moving, trying to deal more damage. That doesn't make any sense to stay there at camp. We have to keep spotting. And here we go. My teammate, the STRV-74, spotted for me. And now I'm immobilizing the Fury. Thanks to my fast reload time, I can really continuously immobilize the enemy team. Unlucky for the Fury this time. I'm sure he is mad, but we finished him very fast and very clean with immobilizing him and destroying his track. And now let's keep moving. Already 7v5 we are leading, so now I can start risking more as a medium tank, but always if there is any opportunity to deal some damage from distance, try to do it. Always look to the minimap, look all around you, where are the enemy tanks, and try to sneak some shots from distance. Is better for you to survive the battle and stay alive till the end. Here we go, trying to sneak another shots, not possible right now from here. That's why I kept moving, and now I'm on my way to the Smasher. He's the lowest HP, so always try to finish the low HP tank before going for tanks which has more HP. Very logic. With that you make sure that you are going to win the battle, because I saw some battles, boy. I saw things happening where you say to yourself, how is this happening? Only because some players always go for more damage instead of killing first the low HP enemies. Very important, go always for the low HP tanks. And so easy, while talking, 1.7k of damage dealt. Damage by assistance, very important. Spotting for the enemies, 870 damage per assistance. And as you can see, this tank is really a very good credit maker. For only 1.7 damage for a tank which have a 2.5 DPM, that's easy to deal 1.7k of damage, and with that receive 52k of credits without credit booster, only premium. Premium time, I have it on my account, but everyone those days can have some premium time, it's even for free. Yeah, that was the first battle. Now here we go, we are now at Alpenstadt. As always, I'm going to start with Adrenaline. 3.1 seconds reload time. This fast reload time allowed me to deal already 330 of damage, 2 clean shots, clean penetration on the AMX 13. No, 12 is already destroyed. And here we go, now I'm struggling to pen the 87. We know that the 87 has a very strong front armor. That's why I'm now switching to APC air shells. But even with APC air shells, we cannot easily pen the 87. And I'm focusing or trying to hit the collar now, the upper side of the armor. We have the weak spots. Here we go, penetration and penetration again. Nope, I'm gonna penetrate this shot. Nope, I was too late, but my teammate was faster. And here we go, we are now 6v5, and I'm already pushing on the next enemy tank. Always try to sneak from distance, as I said, very important. And here we go, sneaky shot on the type 58, rolling back, and then again on the type 58 thanks to the fast reload time. As you can see, this fast reload time is really very helpful on the battlefield. And now I'm going for the VK3001. Always keep your eyes open, look around you, which enemy tank you can hit, and then directly focusing on the D29. So this tank is really a pure machine. We can deal a lot of damage if we place our tank in the right position in the map. Looking always in the minimap, try not to be the main focus of the enemy team. Try always to be that sneaky tank, use your speed, use your mobility, and wait for the right opportunity to deal some damage or to surprise an enemy tank and finish him very fast thanks to this fast shooting gun. And now I thought to myself, okay, if I go up there, my side will be covered by the bridge. Why not do sneak some shots on the T29 and keeping my eye at the type 58. Here we go, and now I'm going up there, trying to finish the type 58. I know that the M3 can't shoot on me right now because I'm above him, and now I'm going down to the M8 and supporting the T34 to finish this dude here, hitting him very easy damage from the back. Surrounding him, and the M8U destroyed, and I dealt 2.7 k of damage with a tier 7 tank. This is really very strong, but it wasn't that difficult. It was so easy because we just have a high DPM with this tank and a fast reload time. And look at this, guys, how much credits we won. 65 credits. Yeah, this tank is really a good credit maker, and it's really worth it, especially this tank in this bundle, the Panther M10. In my opinion, this tank is very strong, maybe OP for a tier 7 medium tank. So yeah, guys, that's it for this video. That's it about for this preview about those tanks. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope I could help you if you are thinking about to buy those tanks, so you have now a better idea. Stay safe, stay tuned, and see you for sure in the next video. Bye bye.